What's up, y'all? I want to talk about an athlete I've been working with. This is a 13-year-old female. Here's a clip of her sprinting. So I actually mentioned this athlete on the Just Fly Sports podcast. She's the one with a background of 8 years in gymnastics. And then she did a track season earlier this year, middle school track season, and kind of caught the track bug, found out she was good at it. So that's her sport now. So I've been working with her for maybe 7 or 8 months at this point, and she's just continued to level up athletically. It's been really impressive to witness. I think key thing to understand is the vast majority of her training is sprinting, jumping, hopping, and bounding. And you know, she really needs to build up a history of doing that. Gymnastics obviously does offer you an elastic training stimulus, but it is not max velocity. It is not, jumping for height and distance necessarily. So, she really doesn't have a specific background for track, and building up that background of doing those activities is actually the most important thing she needs to do. Now, strength training certainly plays a role as well, but I've found that I actually need to be strategic with the type and the dose of strength training, because again, she doesn't have a huge background of specificity. So doing, training at the opposite end of the spectrum could potentially actually have some drawbacks, right? Have some negative adaptations that interfere with her developing that specific ability. And I think we actually saw some of that interference at the beginning when I first started training her, before I made some adjustments. And now I think got things really dialed in. And as she continues to build up that history of sprinting and jumping and hopping and bounding, she develops those specific abilities even more, and that makes strength training transfer even easier. So yeah, it's been great training with her for this initial period, and I'm really excited for what she can do in the future.